My life started very much in this very place, Hyderabad. Born here, and one interesting incident is that I was born in the middle of the night. So before the doctor could actually come, so I was out there. I was born at home, and so my parents actually said that you seem to be very independent and too much in a hurry to come out and rule the world. That's how it started. Yeah, I kind of wanted to fly always, so I thought I should be a pilot or something. And the other thing is, I wanted to always see the world. So I thought I should take up a profession where I can roam around the world and see a lot of people and see many places. So that was one real dream I had as a child. I have been trained to be a trainer, so that is what I have learned. Or my educational background is that I'm a teacher, trainer, and I was trained to do that. As well as when I say training, I don't only mean training for college students, but we were also trained to train corporates, people in different professions. And I'm trained to be a trainer in economics and international business. Yeah. So my subject was always considered a very boring subject, and no matter whoever came to study this subject would always say that this is one of the most boring subjects we have ever seen in our life or heard, and I don't think we'll be able to even sit in your class. But I think the best achievement or compliment was that when they ended that, many of them said that they would start taking this subject in their future course of action. So I thought if I could change them in 1 year's time from hating a subject to really liking a subject, I felt that was the best compliment I could get. I don't know if I'm successful, but whatever I have achieved, I think it's simply because of being extremely focused in whatever you do. So it's like you take on an activity, you don't sleep till you finish that activity, and I get obsessed with it. So I have to have all the things around it in place, and I meticulously work on seeing how I can complete that activity or taking it to a new level. So I just think it's about making everything else very secondary, and the activity you have taken on, giving it the first priority. Okay, so I first identify what the problem is, right? And then I have a method in which I kind of do a little bit of research on it. I have the habit of noting down, writing down everything. So whatever the problem is, I will note it down. I will note down what the implications of it are. If I'm Googling and finding out information, I'll just keep track of all that. I'll do my bit of my research, to see what are the existing solutions, what new periphery I can find to find the solution. And then I keep working on that with very little other things to do than only that. So I think that focus is again the point where I probably which helps me in achieving what I've set out to do. I think that's the best thing they can do. Instead of putting a lot of burden on the country looking for employment, if they can become entrepreneurs and give employment, that would be, I think, the best contribution to the country they can make and to themselves. So my advice to them would be that it's not so difficult to become an entrepreneur like you think so. There are challenges, no doubt. It's very easy to take a job because you are not at the receiving end, in the sense that you are doing it, but the buck doesn't stop at you when you are doing a job. But if you become an entrepreneur, everything comes and ends at you, so you feel more and more responsible about it. So my advice would be that it's just that people fear, that entrepreneurship is all risky, it's all difficult, and it's impossible, and failure rate is very high. Some of this is true, it is risky, failure rate is high, but I think if they are focused and if they have the perseverance to do what they have set out to do, they have the grit to remain where they are, to focus on what they are doing, and if they take the help of mentors, they should not feel that nobody has done it before, so I cannot do it. I mean, it's a mindset they have to change. They have to come out of the mindset where they are brought up with the feeling that, I study because I have to find a job. Whatever I do is focused towards either finding a job here or in US or somewhere. They have to start thinking of ways in which they can generate work for themselves. They have to find ways in which they can create a situation where not only they but few more others can also be employed with them. And it's a mindset they have to change from being just complacent about things to being responsible for everything. I've been a trainer for so long and now moved into training entrepreneurs. So I've not changed my basic line of activity. I'm still a trainer, but along with the trainer, I've also become an entrepreneur now. So in future, I hope that like me, I'll be able to train many more people into taking on entrepreneurship. I hope I'll be able to inspire them that entrepreneurship is not as tough as they think. I hope I'll be able to generate and create a few more entrepreneurs and inspire the young minds right from school onwards to have a mindset where they should be able to create their own life. So if you ask me, I've taken on this because I believe that entrepreneurship is the way forward for the country. I also believe had we molded our country right from independence towards making it easy for entrepreneurs, I'm not just saying this, but I'm convinced that our country would have been at a much higher level of growth than it is now. But somehow, unfortunately, we didn't encourage our entrepreneurs all these years with all the license Raj, etc. that we set up. And today I believe when things are changing, this is the right thing, and I would want more and more youngsters to believe in themselves that they can be successful in entrepreneurs. Take on entrepreneurship at all levels. As I say, entrepreneurship is not about creating an industry or a business. It's about a chai wala on the street being an entrepreneur. It's about electrician being an entrepreneur. It's about a plumber being. It's entrepreneurship at all levels, across all genders, across income backgrounds, across social backgrounds. Entrepreneurship is for everybody. Everybody should want to become an entrepreneur as far as possible. Okay, so my inspiration is not an entrepreneur but a woman who was very focused, and I hold her in high esteem. I think I've always found her very inspiring because she was very strong and had a will. So my inspiration is Kiran Bedi, and I like her and feel inspired because whatever she wanted to do, she did it no matter what. She didn't care for her position. She was actually thrown out of many higher positions, demoted and put as even in Tihar jail. When she was put in Tihar jail to take care of prisoners, she changed them through yoga and made them believe that they could do good things. That is real inspiration. I think you're doing a great job. This is wonderful because even as a trainer, when I look out for inspirational videos, I don't find too many. And I know this inspiration can come from a mother at home, it can come from a child at home, it can come from a farmer, it can come from anybody. I feel inspired by a woman who sweeps the road ahead of my house because she does a great job. I mean, if somebody can actually take a video of her and tell her what inspires her, it would inspire a lot of people at different levels. So you're doing a great job, but you're taking videos of very simple, not so important people also. And this will go a long way in inspiring more and more people, not just people who are at, wanting to get high levels. People may just want to do their job, work nicely. And these kind of videos will really go a long way in inspiring people across all sections.